everyone, I hope that you are doing well today. Welcome in. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, my channel can be very intense. I just like to tell you. Give me just a second. I'm waiting for... It says I'm live on one technology and just now saying I'm live on another one, so I don't really understand that. Anyway, my name is Shannon Hensley, and I'm glad to have you. Like I said, my channel is very intense, I just like to tell you. So I do a different type of a work here for Elohim, and it's a warfare work. And warfare is warfare. And anyway, you get the good, the bad, the ugly here on this channel. I care what Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, has to say. He is the great and the terrible. And I show you what his name looks like down in the tarot, down in the description box. If it's even actually there, I don't really know. I was on somebody else's channel today, kind of listening to the person speak, and they were talking about all the stuff that was in their description box. I went in their description box and none of it was there, so I don't know. There was just a few things there, but nothing that she stated. And she's got a pretty big following, so I talk a lot about, if you have a YouTube channel, folks, you really need to check it out. And some people are using other people's work, and I mean, she was talking about like things from her actual channel, and none of it was underneath the description box. And so, like I said, I talk about stuff all the time on this channel, and know that people are using other people's work. And but I do have a video that does show you it does show you God's name in the tarot, and if you want to check that out, you can. I don't remember where I was going with that, but anyway, I got a lot on my mind this morning. Maybe you do as well. I send you love and light if you are upright. And anyway, happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to take a scripture here before we get started with the reading. Most High God, I just thank you for this day. And I just ask for your presence just to come in here today and just begin to speak to your people. And just give us hope. Just give us hope. Shut down the war. The wars that are going on, also that are going on, people don't even know why they're even there in the first place, why they even got started in the first place. Most High God. All right, I got several that came out. Something about a dedication is here. It says, he that oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he that gives to the rich shall surely come to want. It says, Jehovah says that it shall be well with the remnant of his people, and he will cause the enemy to entreat us well in the time of evil and the time of affliction. Well, thank you, Jehovah. Let us grab a hold of that. And I don't know that some of you all may be going through exactly the same thing that I'm going through in a silent war that I talk about on the channel all the time. I don't know, those of you who have no idea what it feels like to walk in shoes where people are doing secret things, secret wars, oppressing you, taking things that are rightfully yours. I want you to understand, those of you who don't, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to imagine, what would I do if somebody took something that was just rightfully mine? It'd be just because they sat in a place that had a title over them. What would you do? What would you do? You got people oppressing people, taking people's things, withholding it from them, and then waiting for calamity to happen to the people so that they can laugh behind the scenes. Wickedness in our earth realm, it really is. But God's saying he's going to entreat us, so I'm just going to hang on to that word. God says that you yourself, those of you who do oppress people on purpose, you get off on it, you think you're better than so. You ain't better than no one. What makes you high is the truth. You understand this stuff's going to turn right back up on you, and you are going to get a feeling of it. And God says in the scripture, when you begin to cry out, he ain't gonna listen to you, because you had no wisdom to do what was right. And he said that wisdom all day long had her hand out to you to do the right thing, and you choose not to. She's going to mock at you when your day comes. When your day comes, when. It's only a matter of when you're going to feel it, folks. Those of you who are doing nonsense to people. The last card that came out says Ecclesiastes 12:13 through 14. These are Kings of Solomon. This is from King Solomon. It says, let us hear the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandment. For this is the whole duty of man. For Elohim shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or evil. Okay, so good to know. Let's get started. Jehovah, I just invite your presence here. What do you want to bring out here? We have somebody making a decision here. The Hermit came out in the reverse, and the Two of Swords came out in the reverse. So somebody has went within, making a decision, probably about home matters. This word goes back to either a home being functional or a home not being functional. If you're new, I read the tarot in a lot differently than a lot of people. Somebody is making this decision. So decisions have come out. Somebody has been within. There is some type of a judgment here on something, whether somebody's going to oppress somebody and give to the rich, or they're going to oppress the poor for something that they've taken that rightfully belongs, like inheritances, life insurance policies, people's projects, things like that. Either somebody's making a decision to oppress somebody, to increase their riches, and to give to somebody who's already got stuff, or you can do what's right. I don't know. Some people will do what's right because they love God. They cling to him. Or some people's also got a promise of God that's come out that he's going to make sure that his remnant will be treated well in the time of evil here. So whatever's going on, there are decisions, however it's going to go for any given person on a judgment here. So the Most High tells us that it's in mercy that the throne would be established. And so anyway, if people are going to be upright, they'll be upright today. Otherwise, they won't. Show me these decisions, please. What else do you want to bring out about it? I tell you to stand up. If you know somebody's taking things that are not yours, to stand up and rightfully take it back. They don't have a right. The enemy has no right to take the things that are rightfully yours. Things that were left for you from another person. Things that are your projects and somebody went and worked off of your project. They don't have a right to take things that are rightfully yours and oppress you and throw you out, and you have to go, what am I going to do? They don't have a right to do that. There are third parties out here involved in things with these decisions being collaborated with. So is what it's showing. Show me more information out here. So we do have the sun coming out here. So something positive is going to take place in a matter. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. For those people who think that they're high and mighty and they're prideful and puffed up in their mind, may the wrath of God come upon you, because it will. That's ridiculous to show up like that in the earth realm, folks. I'm frustrated because I have to get up on my channel every single day and talk about nonsense that's going on. I'm frustrated and angry that I have called our White House, I have called our Pentagon, I have called the DA 3 times. I have left 2 long messages, it was either with the governor or the senator. I have called police officers, FBI agents. I've had them at my door, police officers. I have family members that are supposed to be in law enforcement and whatever's gone on with that nonsense, and people hacking in on devices and stuff. And I got open shut case, recorded evidence of stuff, and I still sit here in front of your face here asking for justice. I'm frustrated today again, and I have a right to be angry. I have a right to be furious at this stuff, and so do you. A righteous indignation. A righteous indignation. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel exactly what it feels like, because Jehovah don't lie. Let Jehovah Elohim's word perform against you, any person that has touched my life without conversation, without any kind of anything to understand why it even happened in the first place. May the wrath of God come upon you, because it's going to. There are third parties out here in a really big way. There's third parties out here. There's something around a deception, because the Seven of Swords showed itself a couple times as well. We have the Empress, and we have the King of Swords that came out also with the Lover's card and some type of choices. It also jumped out with the Temperance in the reverse. So somebody trying to get their balance on some stuff out here. But God said that He's going to make the enemy entreat us. I'm going to stand on that word. Okay, I'm gonna stand on the word of God, because I know I keep the commandments of God. I know that I cling to my King, and these people have no right to be crazy with people that cling to the King of Glory. Enough is enough in this nonsense. We have the Garden coming out here. This is about support groups, also about concerts and things like that. Again, people's projects and stuff like that. And it's ridiculous. We also have the inventions, people's inventions. Maybe you sing, maybe you, I don't know, write, maybe you paint, I don't know. But this is inventions and stuff like that. And we also have a grave and the woman come out here as well. So whoever she is, she could have died. Maybe she's dying today for some people. Maybe she already did. Maybe she's behind the nonsense. I don't know. Positive or negative person, whoever the person is. There's the clouds coming out. Okay. And again, rain energy is here for those of you who know what I'm talking about. This is also somebody who's distorted, who's got confusion upon them. Somebody don't have their balance here on something going on today with the Temperance in the reverse. Somebody's made some type of a decision out here. If somebody does not have their balance and something's being ended today in a really big way, then that's what's showing up out here. Somebody's got like a pop-up little something here with some communication that somebody's been thinking about, but there's secrets around something today for some of you all. Anyway, what else is hidden here? Y'all pray for me, because my energy level is just over the top. There are messages that are coming here, whether they be upright or not. For some people they will, for some people they won't. Maybe the one giving information. So there's the Lover's card. There's something about, those of you who've got pop-up little lover and something secret around some stuff, you better watch out with this energy, because somebody's not balanced. This goes back to the husband. This is the sperm. So some of y'all are dealing with something out here, and some type of pregnancy situation could come out of it today, I guess. Whatever it is, somebody's got some type of choices around some sex thing, I guess. There's some type of expectation that's out here around whatever somebody's trying to do in these decisions that they have made. And then the poverty is out here. And we have the marriage and the courtship. Last night before I went to bed, I wish I would have laid it up, got on the camera when it all was laid out on the table. The Most High said there's somebody who's got two husbands somewhere. It comes out on the channel quite often. He brought out the widow, and death was around it. And somebody's fixing to take a trip. It literally was showing somebody's fixing to take some type of a trip with this person that is their spouse. And they fixing to get killed by the person, because it's a feminine energy. Because it was the widow, and I had feminine energy all over the place that showed two husbands and a wife, and death was all around somebody. If you're fixing to take a trip with somebody and you haven't checked out your spouse, you better check it out, because somebody's in for a rude awakening, and they out for, and the money was there. They out for some type of money in some type of situation, and somebody gonna get killed, because that's their plan. It was, I wish I would have turned the camera on last time. I was just like, psh, it just kept, stuff like that comes out all the time. It was huge. I just began to pray for somebody. You better check out your spouse. You better check out your spouse. Because somebody ain't who you think they are. Talk about evilness going on in our earth realm and crazies running around like maggots in our earth. It's disgusting, folks. It's really disgusting that anybody's mind would even go there. I don't even want to fathom it. Somebody that you work with is here attached to something that is going on. Yes, that was also showing up as well. Somebody got a marriage at work. They got a whole another family somewhere else. They may travel for their job and go to different towns, and when they're in town for their other spouse, then they're there. I don't know, something about a female employee definitely is coming out in a really big way. In a really big way, whoever the person is. There's a caution around this person. That's a caution and a bad karma card coming to somebody. What else do you want to bring out here, Most High God? So they could work for the law. Okay, I mean, the King of Swords is out here. He represents authority, or you work for the law and you need to check out your wife or something like that. This is anybody who wears a uniform. Could be military, could be police, could be FBI. Somebody in authority is out here involved in something. And then there's the letter again. It's showing up out here twice. There is some type of communication, or there is something physical within a actual letter that is here today. For some of you all, whatever this message is, it's bringing bad karma on an enemy out here. For God to say he's going to entreat his people in the time of evil. And there is something evil going on out here. This could be postal people also wear a uniform. You might want to check your spouse as well, or maybe it's the postal worker that's involved in something with a marital situation. Anyway, whatever it is, there's something about something physical, or there's definitely just some type of communication coming in a really big way out here on a situation. There's depression out here jumping out. Yeah, well, there is. Somebody is going to learn something. I feel like it's a physical letter. Somebody's got something physically written down around a matter out here today, and it's got something that's going to cause some type of, I guess, depending on who you are and what kind of karma and whatever you've sowed in the ground for some type of judgment. If you keep in the commandments of God, I mean, something's being judged today with a matter. Somebody's learning something with this communication. Information. Could be a child situation out here as well around you. All right, well, anyway, take a rune. We have the letter Z coming out. This is a protection going to be granted somewhere on something. I hope so, Yehovah. I hope so. This is also a resistance rune. It also talks about somebody who can heal something, or something should have been healed that didn't get healed as well. Something's went wrong out of it. I'll read it all those directions. The letter Z may be prevalent. We also have something hidden that is going to come to the light. The letter F is also out here. This is also your children. There's something about child energy that's out here attached to something going on. This is a money rune, or something around fraud issues could be out here attached to something, whatever it is. So we have a fire energy. So for some of y'all, maybe there's a, I don't know, arsenic comes out quite often on the channel. We also have the Most High just saying people just need to trust, because something is going on out here, and it's going to go either way with these decisions on who is in a matter. Let me take this deck here and pull some words. Something about at a tire service. Somebody overheard something that has been said out here that came out yesterday in a reading. Dark night of the soul is going on today. A bad thing is going to be made right for some people. Somebody is also dealing with the liar out here. That's why there's bad karma coming on somebody. Whatever's going on. It says Jehovah is going to make his arm bare so that your enemy will see your salvation. Thank you, Jehovah. Somebody is in an adulterous affair out here. Again, somebody's or it's bigamous stuff out here. I don't know. Somebody's got a marriage, and then there's a courtship out here. But those cards came out. And then you've got the Lover's card that came out here twice as well. So whatever that represents for you. We have a preacher involved in something. We have something green out here attached to something going on. Yeah, somebody's household is here attached to a matter, and somebody who has spinal issues is involved in something going on. So anyway, whether that's, I mean, whoever that is, and maybe you're just a doctor, you work on spines as well. All you people need to check out your spouses. All you people need to check out your spouses out here, because it's a feminine that has two husbands, or a feminine that is married dealing with another courtship is what it's showing out here. And there's some type of bad karma coming to that energy. They're a player. Even this card represents I'm in, I'm out, I'm playing you. Obviously, if there's an investigation for this stuff and somebody's making a decision on a matter, then so be it. But we do have something about a work matter with this lady, okay? And a pop-up lover type of energy that is here. And again, we have the ninth house goes back to the husband. Somebody's going to have to get it together today, because this is like somebody that don't have their balance on a matter. They got secrets, big secrets, folks. And something's going to be like right up in somebody's face, and somebody needs to get grounded here in some stuff. So it's going to go either way. And God's going to give his people some type of grace today. He's going to make a bad thing right. And then whoever the liar is, they got bad karma coming today. All right. This is what come out. Y'all pray for me. I pray for you. If you are able to help in any way, shape, or form for shelter, my information is down below. Hopefully it's down below. Shalom.